I was hoping that working with you wouldn't be much of a bother. Okay, Shira, I was just trying to help. Hey internet, it's Jessica and welcome back to SoulSet and Shira's route. So we're going to continue on with her bad endings. So in case you missed the previous episode, we finally found out that there is actually a seventh person in the house. So my suspicion was right, there is someone else in the house. But it's not exactly a person, more of a demon. So the demon that Mariko mentioned in Shirr's route is here. And Mariko is not sure of how she got in here, but unfortunately this cost Shirr's life, so she is dead right now. And Mariko has been finding clues throughout the house, and she's been wondering who it is, and finally we discovered it's Mariko. So I want to know what Mariko has been leaving for us. He said that Mariko's role in this whole scheme of things is very important, but he knows that he's gonna die once Mariko figures it out. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen there, and we all know Theodor's fucking involved because Mariko confirmed that. Alright, let's see what happens now. Place it above the fire, he said. Alright then, here goes nothing. What's that? There are 6 of us here, but one is unique. The shortest yet grumpiest name is the one that you seek. The shortest yet grumpiest name, Apris? The third and fourth can stay the same within. To their right, the snake turns, falling sharp on its chin. To their left, power is everything. The first, like a pyramid standing tall, makes the bottomless reflection in the water. What? The shortest. Come to think of it, Mariko, Shira, Shirr, and Apris all have 5-letter names. But the grumpiest is more an important clue. That can mean only one person. It's Apris, right? Because he's the only one who's angry all the time. Ironically, it says the shortest name, and he's fucking tall, so I find this really ironic, but I'm pretty sure it's Apris. Apris. And then the rest of the poem, the third and fourth can stay the same within. Does that mean the letters in the name? Are they supposed to stay the same? And then I'm supposed to change the other 3? The first, the second, the last letter is supposed to be different. Oh my god. I can reread the poem, that's good. So Apris, Aries, Eris, Erin, Veris, Veris, and Verin. Oh dear god, I need to reread the poem. Verin? Verin? Mariko said remember this name. We have to remember it. Did I get it right? I hope this is the right one. Oh! Okay. That's interesting. Why did it just end there? Huh. Okay, so I got the orange clue and silver clue. The silver clue is what I needed in Shirr to unlock her normal endings and stuff like that. But I'm gonna continue with Shira to get her bad ending. So I just got one bad ending. Let's get the next one. Okay, so this is where after we didn't drink the potions, we went to the library, and then we found the note signed FF. So in the previous ending, I said we'll do it your way. So this time, I'm gonna say this will get us in trouble. We shouldn't hide it. This will get us into trouble. We shouldn't hide it. I suppose it's good that you're using your own brain and are able to be assertive about things when you want to, but now I'm disappointed. I was hoping that working with you wouldn't be much of a bother. Okay, Shira, I was just trying to help. There's something really off about her. She doesn't seem to care about the contents of the note as much as who wrote it in the first place. Interesting note. Is this some kind of game to her? I'm not going to let her manipulate me. Well, if you don't trust me, then you don't trust me. Hell, I don't care anymore. Let's wait for everyone to wake up so that we can figure out what to do next. I like how she automatically becomes bitchy again. Oh, you're here. Hey, we just found something. Take a look at this. Okay, this time we're gonna show them. A soul stone? Any idea what this is about? Not really. In any case, we should let the others see this too. So now we wait for Yvonne and Shirr to wake up? Are they still upstairs? I think so. I can go check up with them. Maybe Apris woke up in the meantime as well. Okay, first things first, everybody calm the hell down. Let's go over the facts. Someone had to write this note and placed it here, meaning that it must have been somebody from our little group of 6. Mariko and I found the note. As much as that pisses me off, that pretty much makes us the main suspects. However, I like to point out that anyone could have done it. But how? Weren't we all together in pairs this whole time? Shira is right. Of course I am. Just take a moment to think about it. Mariko and Apris. Hell, what's even the deal with you guys? You weren't out in the courtyard when we went to check up on you. Apris didn't want to drink the potion with me, but we decided to go upstairs regardless. That's where Apris fell asleep, right? You know, with those bags under your eyes, it shouldn't be even surprising. You look like you haven't slept in a while. I'd appreciate if you minded your own business. Sorry for even bringing it up, jeez. Either way, that means Mariko could have done anything while you were out cold. He could have easily gone downstairs and placed a note here on the table. It could have happened while everyone else was in their rooms, or even while Mariko and I were out in the courtyard looking for you. It would take, like, less than half a minute. Then again, Shira and Yvonne could have done it just the same. Both claimed to have drank the potion and were asleep the whole time. But how can you either be sure of that when you've been asleep? If you were out cold, then you don't know if the other person has been asleep the whole time as well, no matter what they claim. If it helps anything, I woke up earlier than Yvonne and then found her in the exact same position in which she fell asleep in. My point stands, it doesn't really change anything. For all we know, both of you might have been doing whatever while nobody was around. Speaking of which... Shh! You know, the same could be said about Mariko and you. Obviously, so, like I said, anyone could have done it. And since there's also a chance that the culprit isn't a single person, that makes just everyone suspicious. Holy shit, what if I'm the only one who doesn't know what is actually going on here? Are all of you guys faking your amnesia and laughing behind my back? Shirr's so paranoid! Paranoid much? But whoever wrote this note is trying to help us, right? Shouldn't we be thankful for that? Yeah, this is something I don't get, unless it's some kind of a trap. Either way, it's clear sign that at least one person in this room knows more than they actually let on. You know what I think? The blue girl is right. If someone does remember something and wrote that note, trying to help us, they probably prefer to stay quiet about it so that they don't get attacked out in the open by people like you. And honestly, I don't blame them. Not everyone likes to be loud and obnoxious like you. Think about what you're doing. Do you want to accept a bit of help, or do you want to continue being an ass to someone for even trying to reach their hand out to us? Wow, Apris, that was quite a speech. When did you become a protector of the unspoken ones? That's interesting, because in the other ending, when we found the note, it's Apris. The clue that we were mentioning, Apris has something to do with something. I don't know what Vernon is, like who that person is, because Mariko said remember that name. But it's very interesting that Apris is the one defending this person right now. So Apris could have left the note. And if Apris left the note, that means maybe he knows Feothor and who Mariko really is? Or was that your way of saying, I wrote the note? Where do we even start? This mysterious stranger should have given us some kind of clue at least. Well, we need to start somewhere. I could search out in the courtyard. Do you want me to go with you? No, you should stay away from me. I will head down to the basement then. Maybe that's why Apris is so, like, hostile towards Mariko? Because I know he's hostile towards everyone, but he was less so hostile with Yvonne. If you think about it, when we were in Shirr's route, he was less hostile towards her, but now he's partners with Mariko. Now he's just like, stay away from me. It seems like the first logical place to search in, to me at least. Would anyone mind if Miss Shirr and I search the library? You'd like to stay here? Unless you don't want to. No, it's more than fine with me. So that leaves Mariko and I in the halls and the bedrooms. If anybody has anything under their bed that they don't want us to see, now's the time to speak up. Watch out for monsters. And cats. Oh boy. Okay. Alright, so Mariko left, we all know this is Mariko already, but he left the book here for the clues that we're supposed to find. Now in this ending, I'm gonna try and show Shira despite the warning in the book. I think it's better if I show this to her. I shouldn't be hiding such things behind her back. Besides, what if it's some kind of test? For all I know, Shira might have been the one who wrote this and left it to find me. Seeing that the way she's been thinking and acting up until now, I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. I know we didn't manage to get on the best terms so far, but maybe this could still change things. Wait, what the hell am I thinking? I don't trust Shira, and I think it's pretty obvious by now she doesn't trust me either. Showing this book to her is suicide. She'd accuse me of writing the whole thing myself. She'll probably think that it's a trap and I wanted to lure her somewhere. Or worse, she'll insist that I prove that this isn't mine. I shouldn't ignore the warning. For all I know, it could get me into some more serious trouble. It'd be better if I don't show her this. Oh, so we don't show her anyway. Alright. Okay, here we are again, looking through the ice for the clue. There's some kind of envelope in here. Is this what I was supposed to find? Did Shira just snatch the envelope out of my hands? I didn't even see her. Don't tell me. Shit. Shira, let me out of here this instant. Oh my gosh, she's locking us in here. Stop whining. I'll let you out as soon as I can see what the big deal is about. Great. What kind of shitty poem is this? Is this supposed to be some kind of riddle? There's 6 of us here, but 1 is unique. The surety said grumpiest name on that. Shira? What are you doing here? Guess I'm not the only one breaking curfew. Is Mariko in there? Wonder what happens if I stay quiet. She is, isn't she? How surprising. Wait, can you figure it out? What? If you manage to solve that riddle right now, we'd... What's happening? Ow, ow, shit, that's hot! You asshole, what the hell did you do that for? Someone's getting carried away. Mariko? Tell me something, Shirr. Did you honestly believe getting rid of me will make it easier for you to get out of here? You're full of yourself, aren't you? I'm sure we managed to figure out with Yvonne's help alone. She's more capable than you think. With you gone, we would have one less thing to worry about at least. You would have one less thing to worry about, you mean? Whoa, time out. What the hell is going on here? You took the words right out of my mouth, Shira. Someone's about to get frostbite. Open the door. Unless you want me to put something more than just a piece of paper on fire. Are you threatening me? That depends. If Mariko ends up hurt or worse because you decide to be curious for your own good, I won't be responsible for my actions. Aren't you the knight in shining armor? Admit it. She was working together with you from the start. Hardly. She has no reason to trust me, and I have a reason not to trust her. However, letting her freeze to death isn't going to help us with anything, is it? Or do you want to have someone weighing on your conscience so bad? Hey, hold your horses. For the record, I wasn't planning on leaving her in there like that. I just wanted to read the stupid note, which you burned. Thank you very much. Are you okay? Mariko, you... Come on, let's get you out of here. Huh, this is interesting, because we're not friends with Shira right now. Shira? Uh-oh, the demon. I hear voices. Is this where the party is at? What? Those eyes, who is that? What is that? Oh, for the love of... Who? Who the hell is this chick? Mariko, you naughty, naughty boy. Locking up cute, innocent girls in the dark and scary places like that? There's nothing cute or innocent about you, woman. Huh, so Mariko... Wait, hang on one second. The first time I played this, I thought she was referring to the girls. She was referring to herself. So Mariko locked up this demon, and that's why when we confronted Mariko, and then he said I wasn't expecting her to come, so someone broke her free from wherever it is she was trapped in. And here I was, thinking we could have something beautiful. Yo, where's Apris during this? Like, what the heck? Mariko? But back when I was trapped in this cold storage, you said that you had a reason not to trust me? I did. And I meant it. You're too unpredictable with your memories gone. What does that mean? Does that mean you knew me before we ended up here? Yes. That's right, because even Mariko was just like, I know that name. That name seems so familiar. So it was obvious that these two know each other. I've known you for a while now, and you're the only person I remember anything about. What do you remember about me? Am I that much different now? Who am I to you, Mariko? I won't answer that question. Why? Because I won't. I want you to figure things out for yourself. I'm falling apart, Mariko. I don't have the time to figure anything out anymore. And we're dead, right? Okay. And this book, what is it? It's handwritten and half of its pages are blank. What is it from? Why is it down in the basement? I remember seeing this book before, but it belonged to someone else. Well, it clearly doesn't belong to them anymore. Okay. Got it from my mother. Your mother? What's her name? Do you remember anything about her? It doesn't really matter at this point. She's not in the world anymore. Oh. You don't have much time anymore, do you? Yeah, it seems it's starting to reach my lungs. Would you like me to put you to sleep? It would make it less painful for you. This kind of thing doesn't make it much of an impact, do they? Says the one who's about to die, and it seems pretty unmoved herself. Touché. It doesn't hurt, so maybe the realization of what's happening to me actually hasn't sank in yet. And we're dead, right? Don't you want to say goodbye to Shira? No, it's fine. I don't want her to see me like this. She already saw someone die in front of her today. I don't think she's taking things as well as she wants you to believe. If you put it that way. Sleep well, Mariko. I hope that in your dreams, things turn out differently. Yeah, that would be nice. Thank you. And we're dead. Okay. So we learned a little bit more this time and got more clues, so that's good. Alright, so things we learned so far. Apris has something to do with something with the name of Vernon. I don't know what that means. We just need to remember that name. But other than that, what made me curious is like, Mariko knew Mariko for a while. For a long while. It's not like they've known each other once, like, oh hey, you're my neighbor or something like that. But they might have been friends, or during some other circumstances they might know. I was reading some comments, some of you predicted maybe they're the dragon Aishin that we haven't seen or heard from in a while. That's a possibility, but what I like to think, maybe he's related to Feothor, as in maybe he's his brother, because the reason why I say that is because when they were talking about the mother, Mariko mentioned that the book belonged to someone else, and then he right away said, well, it's not their book anymore. They're not here anymore to claim it or whatever. It's not theirs anymore. And then right away started talking about the mother. And then my prediction earlier was that they're in the same either guild or tribe or something because they're related somehow with magic. But maybe it's not like that far off. Maybe they are brothers or something like that. Maybe that's how he knows Feothor. That would make a lot of sense as to how and why. Alright guys, I'm gonna end the episode right here. So, for both bad endings of both Shira and Shirr, it's good that we kind of we made a connection with them, and I think I made a connection with Mariko and Feothor. Not only to mention they both have green eyes and they're both into magic, so that kind of maybe gives away something that they're possibly related. But the one that kind of strikes me as curious right now is Apris. I'm hoping that it's nothing bad, because I know Apris is grumpy all the time, but I'm hoping nothing bad will happen with him. And anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video of SoulSet, remember to leave a like, comment, subscribe to join companions, and if you'd like to help to support the channel on Patreon, there's a link in the description. You get early access to videos for Patreon only, the Discord server to come talk to me, and a bunch of other stuff as well. And thank you to No Bread Studios for giving me a Steam key for this game. I'm still really enjoying it, even though I have to jump route to route. It's still interesting that it's played out this way. But, so in the next video, I think I'm just gonna finish off Shira's, good endings, because I have unlocked her good ending and her normal ending. So I might as well just finish that, and then, we'll see what happens with those endings, and then maybe I'll move back to Shir's route and finish her as well, or, I'll start a new one if it doesn't work out. We'll see what happens. I've gotten more clues, so hopefully this will unlock something else. Please let me know in the comments what you guys think of this new information we just learned, and do you suspect Apris of anything evil or bad? Or what do you think about the demon lady? Was that her name on the note? I'm wondering. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! Joseph wraps his hands around my neck, smiling as he tightens his grip. God, I'm choking in real life. What's wrong? You were so into this last— Oh my god, it's coming out now! God damn it! Oh my god. He tucks down the front of his pants, exposing the fucking banana.